As a matter of fact, we have conducted our primary timely within the time scheduled by INEC. Our grounds is that we cannot buy nomination form, INEC form, and all those conditionalities that are LASIEC attached to it, like style clearance, like resident permit or resident identity, it's uncalled for. And some of these things, Gani Fáyemí fought to Supreme Court, and there's a precedent. Bola Ahmed Tinubu didn't pay a dime to take his form throughout his 2 terms. Fashola never paid. Ambode didn't pay. Buhari never paid. INEC doesn't charge form. I charge for form. You go to INEC website and download party by party. You fill in with other attachment. LASIEC does not even have a website for you to go and they prefer to hold the form until you pay. How can they levy candidates upon billions of naira that is allocated to that institution? The entire election is a sham. It's already rigged ab initio, because the essence is they want to impose APC candidates and minimize opposition. I mean, of course, how did their candidates pay their way? It is part of the looting the treasury. They dip hand into the public treasury to pay for their candidates. Then we say no.
How much are we talking about? How much are they levying candidates?
It could be a peanut for them. Initially, Philip said it's 100,000. But when we started making it, she reduced it for the chairmanship, and there are some other for local government, for the other offices. He reduced it to 50,000. That one will give you you will now know that it is act of whimsicality. Because if there is a law, if it's a law that says 100,000, she wouldn't have any right or power to reduce it. So they are doing it to ostracize, to disenfranchise political parties like NCP that will never be involved in any fraud, and we have never even be part of treasury looting. They loot the treasury. They want to consolidate 2019, and that is why the entire local government election is do or die affair for NCP, for APC, and they are using LASIEC and the judiciary, because we filed a litigation since 12th of May. In fact, we have written the CJ of Lagos State complaining bitterly, and we are also going to write the NJC. They now just gave us a date for hearing tomorrow, 2 or 3 days to the election. A date. So it is clear that they want to
Are you also aware that LASIEC law was amended only?
That can only happen in Akinwumi Abode's Lagos. So-called Center of Excellence amending LASIEC law 2 days to election. It's clearly a sham. It's fraud. It's unheard of. It's never done anywhere. Very suspicious, and it's an attempt to rig the entire election in favor of APC. It's very sad and unfortunate. Some of us that sacrifice a lot for this democracy, they want to kill this democracy while we are still living. You can imagine what Gani Fáyemí may be feeling in his grave. Judiciary is the last hope of the common man. But unfortunately, Lagos State Judiciary and LASIEC and Lagos State government, there is a grand conspiracy to. You
seem to have linked all the bodies together: LASIEC, APC,
of course,
Judiciary.
Of course.
Are you simply saying that LASIEC is not independent of INEC, and then the operation is totally different?
It's APC LASIEC, not independent. APC LASIEC. They are not independent because they are dictating for the. And I must say, they are not even competent. You cannot access LASIEC on website. They hold the form that you have to come and be begging or knocking the door in LASIEC before you are given the form. I have contested for election in Lagos State governorship not more than once or twice. I never paid a dime for form, and we just downloaded the form on INEC website, fill it and attach other documents that are required. That is the practice. This is an abnormality. And it's clear that with all these trends, that nothing good can come of that LASIEC. They can never midwife any free and fair election. They've been tampering, maneuvering, manipulating the entire process since the beginning of this. And it's very unfortunate that instead of Lagos giving shining example for other states to follow, if we don't fight this matter, it will become a national issue, because at the end of the day, even the INEC can start charging money. So it's a very bad precedent that we want to ensure that it doesn't rear its head.